Go to store and look for a
I still have a lot to
bird
do at the guild.
train.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
And now have everything ready. Wait, what? Oh no, I can easily earn 10 million. Haha. So are you Bertrand? Oh yes, I am. You two toys buyers who caught wind of my business? But it's a shame that I can't sell you any toys yet because I haven't started mass production. No worries, the production line is being viewers. For now, you can register and make a deposit to your institute. I'll inform you when the toys are ready and then you can proceed to pay the balance. Oh, your houses, I'm not here to buy a toy. Or your toy buyers? So you got something to say, tell me quick, don't waste my time. And be concise, my time is precious. Oh, what a single attitude. Um, we're here to help. Ah, so you're the assistant sent for the adventure skill. Welcome, you could have told me earlier. Yes, I did put up that request. How should I address you to? A sudden change of attitude again. Paimon is Paimon. Then how about you? Valence. Valence, I think I heard the name somewhere. What you want to come to too? More than one actually. Well, I heard the name when the time you commissioned with asked me to answer a few questions. What on earth did you do to get yourself arrested for the tenure commission? It was not a big deal. I just missed something when I made the last batch of toys. It really was a small mistake. Not a big deal, a small mistake. Those toys will explode. It just triggers something inside them, that's all. Explode? It really a biggie. No one got hurt. But the dosing for the tenure commission they confiscated my toys without a second thought. The way I see it, those toys could still be so a lovely looking bomb. Oh, when I first arrived, I borrowed some moral from the International Trade Association to start my business. With the thought that I would end up being confined or retail, not allowed to enter the areas in the Zuma. You obviously had it coming. Hang on, since you own the International Trade Association money, how do you plan to pay us? You can very sure I will share my money. I can clear my debt once. I'm able to produce toys again and get them sold. Then I can give you the rich reward as promised. It is really gonna work. Has some confidence in another monster's toy maker market? My toys were very popular before people realized that they could explode. And you know what? They actually got even more popular to that. Anyway, my plan still failed in the end. I paid off my debt by giving all the toys to Karisu. Please, lend me a hand. But what do you want us to help you with? Well, all my toys are produced by the machine that I built. It's a one of a kind, never failing, engineer grade, second generation funnel powered machine. Speaking by one of a kind, never fails. What a tongue twister. Eh, yep, let Palmer think about it. Let's call it the Great Machine. Wait a sec, this name is too short. It doesn't sound impressive at all. Sometimes, the shorter it is, the easier it is to remember. The Great Machines. Palmer thinks they roll out the tongue very well. Okay, I need been told that I bad taste and name. I take a word for just this one. Haven't tasted name isn't exactly any better. Hey! Anyways, my great machine can automatically analyze materials added into it, and then choose the most appropriate method to assemble them. But last time I added some strange mechanic that caused the toy to explode, so this time I reflected on the mistake and reviewed the machine. Theoretically speaking, it should be fine. practically speaking. That's why I need people to test it. The collection process involves 3 steps: source material collection, elemental source, and core activation. We need to collect things like ores, fruit, and flowers as the base material. Next, we infuse the material with elemental energy to allow the process to move forward. And finally, we power the material with the energy drawn from the cores of the elemental life form. Today, let's try the first step: source material collection. Here, steady material collector. Remember to directly put anything you collect into the collector, lest it be contaminated by other elements. Leave it to me. Let me adjust the device one last time. I'm counting on you to collect the materials. Oh. Equip the material collector and carry out the collection of required material. When you collected the required amount of material, the material collector progress will increase till the progress reaches 100%. You enter the next process. Okay. Collect 3 ores and a wow. Oh, I need to equip. Equip. Where do I go looking for ore? 3 ore, 3 flowers, 6 fruit. Okay. And this count as ore. Oh. Oh. Wait, no. Another one. Any ore. Oh, now that we've collected all the ores in pharmacy, next we need some flowers. Flowers. Okay. Do I see any flowers? Is this flowers? Not sure, but collect it anyway. Oh, great. Then we need many fruit. 6 fruit. Fruit berries. Oh, there's flower. Sweet flower. I need fruit. No. Yes, I see one. Collect all the material button need relevant them to Bertrand. How the hell you pronounce that name? Where it is? Okay. How are we going? Have you collected any material? You want a collector? Alright, let me add the materials to my one of a kind that was failing in the great machine. 5. Let me add the material to the great machine. Okay. Well, and what next? When the machine goes chuck 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 and then spit out the toys with cracker and kaboom. That is totally impossible. What are you thinking? That only the first step of the 3 processes for far from getting things done. I'm gonna get it, so we need to complete all the processes. Yup, we did all 3 processes in order to produce the toys. That's so troublesome. Look at you, always wanting a quick fix take patience to make toys. We must infuse every process with what or if I might get it, toys we're making. After all, we must infuse every process with real passion. Yep, my passion for moral. Huh? I thought that's not what Fama was thinking. Fama does share the sentiment. Hey, and Fama was just trying to make conversation. Then, Bertrand, what do we do next? Should we move on to the following processor? No worries, I recently adjusted the machine, and this particular process hasn't been started yet. I need to check if it works well with the materials. This requires some time. Please come back later. Okay.